What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody, man. Much love to everybody that's in the building right now. Shout out to all the visionaries. I appreciate y'all. And of course, we're back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. Make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all share today's show. Make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all share today's show. We're going to get into it today. Make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all share today's show. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'm going to get over there to the chat room and give some shout outs, but make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Make sure you share today's show. Make sure you share today's show. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I see people coming through. I see y'all coming through. Appreciate everybody. Of course, we're going to get into it, man. Shout out to the OG Mace in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to Just Act Shaw. Good to see you, sweetheart. I appreciate all your support. How you always coming through and holding down the chat. Shout out to Letitia in the building. Shout out to you, love. I appreciate your support. Shout out to Miss Angie. Shout out to Miss Angie B in the building. Always coming through and holding down the Chizat as well. Shout out to Ty's Crazy-ish. Good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you. Good to see you. Shout out to Tone Malone in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to my man, Mr. Sutton. Salute, my brother. Travis Rogers in the building. Salute. Shout out to Charles Ramsey. Shout out to my man, Papa Flock in the building. Checking in live from Cabo. Salute, my brother. Enjoy your time, man. Enjoy your time, man. You need it, bro. Salute to you on the check-in, man. Hey, what's going on, Emily? What's going on, Emily? Shout out to the All-Star Advisor. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Bucket in the building. What's good, Bucket? Shout out to Perfectly Imperfect. Shout out to Miss Toya. I appreciate you, love. Shout out to you for the super sticker. Shout out to you. Shout out to Khalif in the building. Salute. Hey, Miss Mona. Good to see you, love. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Also, before we get into today's show, if y'all haven't yet, the link is in the chat room. The link is in the chat room. Go ahead and subscribe to me and my brother's podcast channel. Go ahead and get over there, click that link and hit that subscribe button. And stay tuned. We got some episodes coming real soon. Y'all stay tuned, man. So, shout out to everybody in the building. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out yesterday's show. Make sure you check out yesterday's show, man. Yesterday's show, it was one of those. I appreciate everybody for coming through yesterday. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out yesterday's show. Today's show, as y'all can see, dysfunction has never and will never profit black men. Dysfunction has never and will never profit black men. Now, the reason why you see I added these two brothers in this title, these two hip-hop artists, is because what I get from the pushback, rather, that I usually receive from a lot of young dudes is, what's wrong with getting into the industry? What's wrong with rapping? What's wrong with, finding a way to get us out of our circumstances? You just saying that because you an older guy, and why you trying to keep dudes away from doing those things? Because as y'all heard me say a lot of times, I'm opposed to young brothers getting into the industry. I'm opposed to it because I understand what it's all about. They're really just profiting off of our pain. And then at the end of the day, we're left with nothing. There's very few of us that get in the industry and we really leave with something. You see? It's very rare. I think brothers should focus on other things that are more productive. Because getting into the rap industry is just like being on the street selling drugs. Being a rapper is one of the most dangerous professions right now. They say it is the most dangerous profession. And the reason why it's so dangerous is because it still has that street element. And what a lot of these young brothers don't understand today is there is no more codes. There is no more order. There is no more structure. There is no more this. It's only dysfunction. It's only dysfunction. The only thing you can do at this point is get out the way. That is the only thing you can do at this point, is get out the way. There is no more, I'ma get in and get out. No, because you might not make it out with your life. Hey, Shaw. Good to see you, Shaw Newsom. You might not make it out with your life because it's based around dysfunction. This whole drill rap and dissing each other and making money from this shit and still promoting this gangster lifestyle is a constant reminder that we're not going to be shit. Because look at the results of it. It's been the same results year after year after year after year. It is because, brothers, you're never going to profit from dysfunction. Why do you think you can't sell drugs your whole life? Why do you think you can't sell drugs your whole life? Why do you think at some point you got to move on? You got to stop doing that and do something else? Because dysfunction never profits you in the end. Yeah, you may get your money. You may have a whole lot of money. You may make a whole lot of money. But who said you're going to get out? Who said you're going to make it out with your freedom? Who said you're going to make it out with your life? And me being the young guy that I am, me and a lot of my homies are just happy to be alive. We just happy to be alive and to be free. And some of my homies aren't free. Freedom. Some of them are not free. But some of them are happy that they're still alive, because a lot of our friends are not alive. A lot of our friends are never coming home from prison due to this dysfunction, black man, that doesn't pay off in the end. Dysfunction has never and will never profit us. It has never and it will never. That includes the rap industry. How long you think rapping about the shit you rapping about is going to continue to keep you safe before something really happened? It's not going to profit us. In the end, we're going to lose, because what it's derived from, it's all derived from dysfunction, trauma, pain, and that energy is never transformed into a successful positive energy. The industry, the rap industry, it hasn't transformed into that. If you want to hear positive rap music, you go and listen to those artists. They just made a lane for it. It's not something that you grow into. It's just a lane for it. Because that's not what this shit is about. You see? Positive, uplifting music that's not about destroying people and destroying your community and all of that. That's just like a different type of flavor of Pepsi. That's all it is. This is why I say we shouldn't even deal with the industry. And I'm not trying to discourage brothers with talent. I'm not trying to discourage brothers with talent, because there's brothers out here with real talent that deserve to be in the industry. It's brothers out here that has elite talent that deserve to be in the NBA. They deserve to be on that level. But brothers got to smarten up and understand what you're getting yourself into. Don't get caught up in fame. Just do business. Because the fame stuff is there for you to get caught up in. Just do business, man. Just do business. Because what we see today with this drill rap shit is a generational curse. This is a generational curse. Where young dudes is just it's a revolving door of killing. And these people up at the top, they making so much money. It's not profiting us. It's not profiting nobody from the drill rap war. It hasn't profited any of them. Lil Durk, it didn't profit him. So what if he got the most money? You know how many of his homies is dead? He got to wake up every day and deal with the fact that his brother got killed because of the shit he say in his raps. He got to deal with that every day. You see? So yeah, he might be rich. He might have all the money. But did it really profit him in the end? Look how many of his homies is dead. Look how many of his family members are dead. Yeah, he a multi-millionaire. Yeah, he at the top of the game. Yeah, he get a lot of views. Yeah. But is he really winning? Is he really happy? See, you're not winning if you're not happy. That dude is running from jail. He running from the police. Police on his ass. Y'all forgot about that case? see, does it profit in the end? Does all this drill rapping about your ops, and because you got millions of views and you getting all this money, does it profit you in the end when you can't sleep at night? Because you thinking about all your homies that got murdered? Because this is what y'all was rapping about. This is what y'all was rapping about. Shout out to Spotlight B-Ball. This is what they're rapping about. And these record labels are telling them that this is what's selling. Because that's what you see. You see? So these young dudes is like, all right, if I rap about killing these dudes, I could get my mother out the hood. I could get my mother out the hood. Shout out to Hill Zen. Appreciate you, family. Salute. I could get my family out the hood. No, you could get your mother out the hood. But what about your other family? What about your cousins? What about when they run into your little cousins at the store? You see how it doesn't profit you in the end. They killed Lil Durk's brother. His brother was a truck driver. He wasn't even on no gangster stuff. He was what they would call in the streets a civilian. He went to work. They blew his brains out. They killed him. They killed him. This is the dysfunction. This is the dysfunction that I'm talking about, black men. I don't care if you could go to Aviani and buy all that bullshit. You're going to wake up one day and none of your homies going to be around. They all going to be dead. See, that's what's real. This is why you got guys, and shout out to King Yellow. Shout out to him for subscribing. I shouted him out in the title too, because he is also a drill rap legend along with Durk, who wanted to stop the war. He stopped dissing. He stopped dissing the ops. He even made a positive song in Chicago trying to unite the organizations, trying to unite the brothers. A lot of brothers agreed to it, came out to the video and everything. Do you know they shot this man at his video shoot? King Yellow. They shot this man at his video shoot where he was trying to unite everybody. They shot him at the video shoot. They shot him at the video shoot. You see? And he was trying to stop this shit before we lost King Von, before we lost FBG Duck, before we lost FBG Cash. He was trying to stop all that shit. Before Lil Reese got shot up and almost died. Before Fredo, I think this is before Fredo Santana died, if I'm not mistaken. Fredo Santana, who was a friend of Chief Keef, he died of a drug overdose. You see what I mean by the dysfunction? These brothers are just not getting killed. They dying from overdoses. They going to jail, dying in prison from drill rap. This is due to drill rap. Because they don't understand. Well, a lot of them don't. They don't understand that dysfunction will never profit you. You're going to always lose in the end, no matter how big of a bag you have. That bag can't bring your homies back. And the money don't make you feel better that your homies is gone. And you know that. You just got to get money because you got to take care of yourself. Dudes got families. But the dysfunction is what took your homies up out of here. And celebrating the dysfunction. Celebrating the dysfunction. It has and it never will profit us, brothers. It has and it never will. It never will. We got to understand this. Right, they're all spiritually bankrupt. They're internally bankrupt. Spiritually, health-wise, their mental health is shot. Their families are destroyed. They still created broken households. So their appearances is shot up. They still not respected. Come on, brothers. This is due to dysfunction. Y'all think y'all gonna run in the hip hop industry and everything's supposed to change? Y'all know the mindset gotta change. This is what brothers are realizing now. All the money Lil Durk got, it's not stopping his homies from getting killed. The money not gonna stop it. The mindset has to change. We gotta stop making certain shit cool. We got to stop making the dysfunction cool. Now you got little 8-year-olds in school talking about they got ops. This shit has become a culture. This drill shit has become a culture. It's a part of black culture now. Because of its insurgence in hip hop. You got little 8, 9, and 10-year-olds talking about they got ops. 12-year-olds in videos talking about they dropping rakes. He 12. He don't even know what he doing. It's a part of the culture now. It's a part of the culture. I keep telling y'all, brothers, we have to stop normalizing dysfunction. We have to stop making excuses for it. We have to stop making excuses for it. Shadow Dog Law, appreciate you. He said, deep session today. Everybody talking about Roe versus Wade, but the fellas got to get it together in order to get positive momentum going. Salute. Salute, Shadow Dog Law. You already know. Appreciate you, my brother. You see? Brothers tried, man. Shout out to all the brothers who make the attempt. We gotta keep doing it, because at the end of the day, it's not gonna profit us in the end. The cycle will continue. The cycle will continue. It will. Trust and believe that. A lot of you brothers think that this stuff is gonna be you know, it's something that is necessary. It's not. It's not necessary. Yes, it can end, and it has to. Else we'll just be extinct. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And then guess what? Your kids are going to do it. And then their kids are going to do it. And then their kids are going to do it. And then their kids are going to do it. You know why? Because you was caught up in that same cycle. The King Yellows, the Lil Durks, they fathers are GDs and big time GDs and BDs and all of that. FBG Duck father. These kids are not kids that just decided to pick up and do what they do. They was born into this shit. It's a way of life. And we got to see, and everybody needs to see how that way of life has now affected the world. This culture is killing black folk. It's killing us. It's killing us. It's not profiting us. Yeah, we'll go get a house. We could go do all of that. But is that stopping the killing? Is that stopping the killing though? Yeah, you could go get right, you know, but is that stopping the killing? Is that stopping your homies who ain't got it like you? Is that stopping them from getting killed? No, y'all still losing homies. Because it's still cool to spin on ops. It's still cool to do this shit. And we got to understand the constant threat of extinction. Y'all talk about the system trying to destroy us, but we destroying ourselves too. I kill another brother. Now, who wins? White supremacy. You know why? Because I'm going to go off to jail. Or if I don't go off to jail, his homies will probably find me and kill me, and then they'll go to jail. So guess what? Guess who wins? White supremacy. The system wins because the system wants us dead anyway. The system want to keep us down and disenfranchised as much as they could anyway. So the less shit that they have to do, the better. So why not just put vices and put certain shit around them so they could kill each other? And then what we'll do is we'll come and clean up the mess. You see? Come on. There's no wins. And this is what black men got to realize. There's no wins. Whether you get the bag, whatever, you still haven't won. Your homies are dead. Your homies are dead. Your family is dead. You can't get none of that back. The dysfunction has to stop. If we don't want our children to go through this shit, we got to make a stand and we got to show that this shit is over. It's over. And black men have to show this shit. This don't have nothing to do with black women. You want black women to stop backdooring us and sleeping with this dude and lining this dude up? You know who got to get their shit together? Black men. Because if the rapper Trouble would have woke up and saw her man in the crib, if they was thinking correctly instead of being dysfunctional, guess what they would have did? They would have spoke to each other and left her ass in the house by herself. they wouldn't have got the beefing and somebody would have died. You see? See, because y'all could say, we could get up here and say, yeah, Shorty lined them up or whatever. But it still came down to the conflict and the lack of conflict resolution between those two black men. That's what it still boils down to at the end of the day. The dysfunction between those two men. See, because if they was thinking correctly, they would have knew, oh, it's because of her that we're both here at the same time. So let's get up out of here, homie. I ain't got no beef with you. That's your girl. It is what it is, homie. My bad. Let me get up out of here. And homie was supposed to be like, you know what? Yeah, get up out of here, homie. And then he was supposed to leave her. You see? That's logical, rational, practical thinking that black men don't have now. We don't have that now. We don't have that. Because of the dysfunction. Because of the dysfunction. Cartel says the best way to defeat the flesh of sin is to starve it. Shout out to Cartel. Emily, what's going on? What you talking about, Emily? Ronnie says, yep, you have to band with a large organization if you starting from the beginning because corporate power is fueling it, i.e. Vlad TV. You don't, it's not that. See, the problem is black men don't want to do what the corporations do. See, in order to have a corporation, first of all, you got to have cooperation. Black men don't want to cooperate with one another. We don't have to go join no large organization. We can create our own. But black men don't want to operate with no order. Black men don't want to play their positions. Black men want to be out of position and just talk shit and act like they the boss because they want to look like they got all the money so they could get all the women. You see, our minds are not together. This is why we thinking we always got to go and join something, when all we have to do is learn the goddamn structure of it and do it ourselves. This is why I tell black men every day, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build. Right now, shout out to the brother Damon John. Do y'all know he got his own TV network? For Us, By Us, FUBU. The For Us, By Us network. How many black people know about this? But if we putting out our own content, we putting out our own movies, we want to put it on Hulu. We want to put it on Netflix. Come on. This is the problem. And that comes from the dysfunction, where you think you're not worthy enough to do something for yourself. We got to go and join something else to learn how something is done. We don't have to do that. Revolt TV is one too. But you know, Revolt is not that's not fully our folks. But you know, Puffy's a good face, and you know, he owns a nice percentage of it, but it's not fully his. You know that, right? I just wanted to put that out there. That's not 100% Puffy's. It's not. But You know, Puffy's that guy. But shout out to him. Shout out to Revolt. But this dysfunction that we have it's never gonna profit us, man. It's never going to profit us. The generational wealth stuff that we like to talk about, we got to start building our own shit. Generational wealth is not established in one generation. You might start your company, and before you die, your company might just make its first $5 or $10 million before you die, or when you are old man. Your son will probably be running the company the first time the company make $5 or $10 million. Then when your grandson running the company, now the company worth 50 million. Come on, generational wealth is not built in one generation, 2 generations. It's like us brothers, we looking for some fast track somewhere. There is no fast track to success. What's going on, M. Mills? Good to see you. Hey, Amber. There is no fast track through this shit. Generational wealth is built over generations. But you got to leave the next generation something. You got to leave them something. You got to leave them something that they could build upon. And something that's relevant. If you leaving your children a TV network, a media company, a production company, a publishing company, this is generational wealth. A trucking company. This is generational wealth. This is generational wealth. Not chains and watches and cars and no. Apparel companies. This is generational wealth. But we still looking to profit from dysfunction. We still looking to pass down generational dysfunctional wealth. We want to pass down a bunch of money based on a bunch of dysfunction. That's never going to profit us in the end. It has never profited us. Just look at history. Look at all the guys who had all the big time drug money and all of that shit. How long did that last? How long did that last? How many stories you heard of big time drug dealers who try to come into the rap industry and the rap industry take all their drug money and they back to selling drugs and then they end up in the feds? Because dysfunction is not profitable. It's not profitable. It's not. It's not gonna profit you in the end. You may have some money, but look at all the losses you had to take. Look at all the losses you had to take to get that bag. Look at all the losses you took. This is why you got guys, shout out to King Yellow, shout out to FYB J Main. This is why you got these dudes, they're becoming bloggers now. Because they realizing, man, yeah, we made money off the rap shit, but it wasn't worth it. It didn't really profit us. and we didn't really make that much money. We make more money blogging and telling brothers to get out the street and to get out this shit and to stay away from this shit than we made actually talking about telling brothers to do the shit. This is what King Yellow talk about on his channel. This is what FYB J Main talk about. Trenches News. THF Biller. This is what they talk about. These are Chicago drill rappers. Drill rap legends. Bandana Rose. Trenches News. Trenches Talk. That's Bandana Rose. He from the drill rap era in Chicago. THF Biller. Drill rap legend. There are actually more successful black men now telling young men to get away from this shit. They're making more money now doing something right than when they was promoting the dysfunction. So brothers, it can work. You don't have to talk about spending on your ops. There's dudes who did it and they making more money telling dudes not to do it. Chief Keef look happy. Chief Keef actually smiles in pictures. He don't rap like that no more. He don't talk about killing nobody. He don't talk about killing people. He not on that dysfunctional shit. Lil Reese just got arrested again in Texas. He just got arrested. Beating a family member up on camera. It looked like it was a female. This is another dysfunction. This is another problem that we need to fix, brothers. An internal problem. Money not gonna stop you from beating on women. That ain't gonna stop you from beating up your girl. That ain't gonna stop you from beating up women. It's an internal problem. You got a problem putting your hands on females. You just have a problem with your hands and hitting women. That's a spiritual problem. See? And how was that profiting Lil Reese? Ever since Lil Reese didn't blow up in his rap career, his life has been in turmoil. This is all we see. Every time Lil Reese is in the goddamn media, it's for something bad. He getting shot, he getting robbed, he getting shot again. He going to jail for this, he going to jail for that. Dysfunction, man. Because the drill rap war didn't profit him. Rapping about all that shit didn't profit him. And it didn't profit these brothers in different ways. If you know how to look at it, you'll see it. You'll see the dysfunction. You'll see it. Amber Franklin says, I asked a rich white man who owns several businesses, and he said the key is to build a business and to sell it when it's at its peak. Take the profit and create other businesses. Right. Thanks for that information, Amber. Ronnie says the goal is for a black-owned corporation that is not going to be sold like BET, though. Yeah, they put pressure on. I mean, if you know, you know. But they put pressure on Homeboy to sell that. You know? Amber Franklin says he said he owns stock in his previous companies. Yeah, that's how it works. Folks acting like they have no self-control. Them spirits, you right about that, perfectly imperfect. But see, I'm gonna say this about the BET stuff. What happened with that guy? I'm gonna say he didn't have no agency. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button too. Share today's show. But I'm gonna say he didn't have no agency. That's what I'm gonna say. He didn't have no agency. He didn't have enough black men on his level that could have helped him, that could have protected him, you know? Mark Milliner says, respectfully, DS1, there is no way to grow wealth in a capitalist system without investing in European institutions. Capitalism for the black community is not the answer. I know it's not. I know it's not. I agree. But you still have to participate in this financial system. Black men still need money to operate. Doesn't mean we have to be capitalists. Ronnie says the ex-drill rappers might as well tell all their followers to drop their flag. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what they should be doing. That's what they're doing. That's what a lot of them are doing. King Yellow, that's what they doing. FYBJ Main, Trenches Talk, THF Billa, C Hood, that they all doing that. They are doing that. They doing it. They telling dudes to get out that shit. Get off that bullshit. Get off that bullshit. Take care of your family. Be a man. That's what they telling you. That's what they saying. Get out. Get away from it. Stop promoting it. You promoting death. You're promoting dysfunction. You're promoting the shit that's destroying the community. And we got kids, and we don't want our kids growing up in this shit because we had to grow up in it. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. Kendrick better. I saw what he did too. I'm not really feeling Kendrick right now. Kendrick is he on some puppet shit. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. But that's a whole nother story, you know. That's a whole nother story. But at the end of the day, brothers, this is what we gotta understand. It's not about, oh, I'm telling brothers not to go get money and, you know, not to go take care of their family. But you gotta understand what this shit is about. You gotta understand what it's about. There's other ways for you to go and take care of your family. Understand that too, brothers. There's other ways you could go and take care of your family. And even if you want to get into music, you ain't got to be a rapper. You don't have to be a rapper. You could be a stylist. There's a lot of things you could be. You can be a producer. You could do videos. You can be an editor. There's a lot of things you can do. You don't have to be a rapper. Chasing fame is you chasing fame is you chasing a dysfunction. That's what you're doing. What's going on, Astral Atmosphere? Salute. Right, you could be a vendor. Right. There's a whole lot of things you could do in the industry. But you want to be a rapper, that's for most black men, you chasing fame. And fame is going to get you killed and leave you broke or have you in prison. Look at where all the young drill rappers are right now. They either running from prison, running from ops, or they in prison, or dead. Or dead. What is NBA Youngboy doing? Running from the police. NBA Youngboy's running from the police. Look at Chief Keef. His homies are dead. His homies are dead. Lil Durk, his homies, his brother, his cousins, dead. Dead. Damn near the whole FBG is dead. They whole little clique, all of them are almost dead. That's what King Yellow on them. That's what King Yellow is known from, hanging out with FBG. That's his homies too. They almost dead. His homies from his block, dead, still dying. When are we gonna pay attention? All that money and no peace. Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. All that money and no peace. You a millionaire, but you still walking around with a gun on you every day in a vest, looking through your rearview mirrors, and you a millionaire. Still got to keep that pipe with you. You still got to worry about your ops finding out where you live at out of town and going out of town and killing you. Look what happened to King Von. His ops killed him in a whole nother city. It's because of this dysfunction, man. It's because of this drill rap shit. It's dysfunction. It's promoting dysfunction. It's causing the death, the turmoil that brothers are feeling. This is what's causing it. It's time for this shit to end. Because at the end of the day, we're going to lose. No one wins. And then think about FBG Duck children. Think about all the brothers that got killed, that got children. They children gonna grow up and have to live in their shadows. They're gonna hear about their dads. Oh, I remember your dad was like this. I remember your dad used to do this. Oh, I know who killed your dad. Oh, I know who killed your big brother. Oh, I know who killed your big cousin. Yeah, my homies did it. Yeah, gang, gang. Yeah, we did it. Now your son, now your cousin, now your nephew, being a splitting image of you and your people, they want to put some work in. They talking about they know who killed my big cousin. They making fun of who killed my father, who killed my big brothers, who killed my uncles. When is this shit gonna stop? See, because at the end of the day, shit get real when you realize it could be your children next. And that's what brothers are starting to wake up and see. This dysfunction don't profit us. Yeah, we got the views. Yeah, we got the world renowned recognition, but this shit ain't really pay off the way we thought it would. It's too many of our homies dead. It's too many of our homies in prison for life. Just because we was rapping about this shit and living this shit. This shit didn't pay off. And that's what black men need to realize today. This dysfunctional shit is not going to pay off for us in the end. We're going to lose. It is a built-in fix. It is a built-in fix. It is designed for us to lose. And then you know who are the casualties of us losing? Our mothers and our children. The women and the children are left to fend for themselves because we're dead and in prison. Or had come the cleanup man. Either or. Swapping an old tired war story so the youngins glorify it. Right, Perfectly Imperfect. That shit is wrong. That shit is wrong. Grim Reaper says, what niggas thought was gonna happen? New Bleeder Jedi says, so you think you gonna convince niggas to take up lame nigga perks today, bro? What are you talking about? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. This is a dumb nigga. this is a nigga who ain't never done nothing in his life. Never bust a grape. Probably never punched nobody in the mouth. Get him out of here. When niggas come in here talking dumb shit like that, like he's a super tough guy. Get him out of here. That's a complete clown. That's a complete clown. That's an internet person. Right, I know exactly what you're talking about. You a clown. Get him out of here. Block him. Get him out of here. Somebody escort him out of here. I hate internet tough guys. We on here talking some real shit about people actually dying. What are you talking about? We talking about people losing their life, you clown. We talking about black men losing their life. Like actually in a coffin, dead. Fuck you talking about? Coming in here talking some stupid shit. This is the problem with a lot of black men, man. Y'all are on clown shit. Y'all are on clown shit. This is why the funeral homes and the graveyards are filled up with us. Because we on dumb shit. And we think it's cool. We think it's cool to be dumb. We think that's cute to come and to interrupt a real conversation with stupidity. This is why the graveyards are filled up. This is why so many black mothers are losing their sons every day. Because y'all on dumb shit. And it's too much dumb shit on this internet for you young dudes to listen to. It's too much dumb niggas promoting dysfunction. Then when you go get your little noodles blown out your head and your mama crying for you, telling the world how you was a good fucking kid, now the world is an evil place. Now the world is an evil place. He ain't lost enough to be tired. Right. Exactly, bro. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So this is the problem. He the type of little nigga that go in Lil Durk comments and put shit about Duck. He the type of person that go and troll in comments and talk about dead people. Yeah, that's good y'all killed such and such. Dumb shit. Dumb shit. When we got kids out here, we got sons out here. This is why you need men around. This is why you need men around. I don't care if he's a cleanup man, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Whatever you clowns on the internet want to call a man who want to step up and be a man. This is why we need men around for little bozos like that. See, when there's men in the house, ain't no little boy gonna jump online doing no goofy shit like that. Because he already know that's not even tolerated. He not even gonna try to do no shit like that. This is why men need to be around. Men eradicate the dysfunction. The women pass it on. The women carry the dysfunction that the men teach and promote, and they carry it on to the children. That's why we need men around. That's why we need men around. You're supposed to get punched in your chest for trolling like a tough guy. Punch you right in your shit. Online acting tough, knowing you still like the sides of your goddamn sandwich. You still want me to slice your sandwich like a triangle. But you on the internet playing tough. Punch you in your goddamn chest. You need men around. Too much missing men with a whole lot of shit to say. But you are absent nigga. Absent niggas need to shut up. Just stay absent. Stay quiet. You know, like when you absent in school and they call your name and you're not there to answer, just shut up, nigga. Stop talking. You are absentee nigga. If you a delinquent nigga, you shouldn't be talking. You're a delinquent. You're on the sideline. You're watching the game. You're watching. You're not participating, remember? Because you willingly decided to walk away. It's not on you, right? So shut up. Shh. Watch the game. Shh. Watch how it's done. Shout out to Brother Rob. KG says, these type of dudes are the same black men that will cry begging for lames to save their asses from going to jail. Good point. Anthony Touchstone, salute. He said, it's like we can't use our foresight to rise from our own chaos. Exactly, my brother. That's a great goddamn point. Let me read that again. Shout out to you, bro. He said, it's like we can't use our foresight to rise from our own chaos. We move with our emotions like women. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to you, bro. We lead with our emotions like women. Yes, facts, because women lead with their emotions. But women are also logical. They just lead with their emotions. Men are also emotional. We're just supposed to lead with logic. Jason, what's going on? What's up, Cyber Boo? You late. You late, Cyber Boo. Men are the standard bearers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. King Sipes says, I'm late to the show, bro. I've been debating about, huh? Hold on, what? I'm late to the show, bro. I've been debating about taking my life, bro. Shit been breaking down. Everybody been dying. Family been on some other shit. I'm trying to find a reason to stay out here. Man, bro. You know why you gotta stay out here, bro? You gotta stay out here because just look at your name. Look what you decided to name yourself. Look at what you decided to name yourself, bro. You decided to name yourself what you named yourself, right? So that means that you look at yourself in a certain light. See, your name is supposed to be an attribute of yourself. So if you calling yourself a king does what? Reigns through it all, my brother. Kings reign through it all. Death, despair, famine, everything. A king reigns through it all, bro. You got to reign through it all, my brother. Trust me, bro. I wake up every day and I deal with shit, bro. I wake up every day and look next to me and see my dad. I wake up with my dad ashes next to me, bro. The same day that my father passed away, New Year's Eve, one of my best friends took his life on that same day, New Year's Eve, 2 years before my dad. My dad just passed away this New Year's Eve, bro. This New Year's Eve made 2 years one of my best friends committed suicide on that same day. On that same day, bro. Kings reign through it all, my brother. That's why you got a reason to stay out here. Because what you decided to name yourself. What you decided to name yourself or your family. But you keeping that name, right? Then you got to live up to that name, bro. Kings reign through it all, my brother. That's what I got to tell you, bro. Kings reign through it all, bro. Right. Definitely go pray. Right. You yourself is the reason. Life is about living. Take down my email, bro. dsalliance1@gmail.com. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Hit me up, bro. My Instagram is also in the description box. Hit me up, bro, so we could chop it up. There's my email right there, King Sight. There's my email, bro. Hit me up. Soon as possible, bro. I'm going to leave the email up till you put it in the chat. Until you say you got it, bro. Let me know in the chat room if you got it, bro. Grim Reaper says you rather be the living king or the life or long live the king. You decide, bro. Right. Good point, Grim Reaper. We definitely gonna pray for you, my brother. What's up, Monique? Good to see you. Perfectly imperfect. Look, you always on point, perfectly imperfect. She said, go pray, but boy, if you are trolling right now, yeah, you always on point, perfectly imperfect. I like that about you. Black X-Pac Radio says, I deal with depression, so I know how it is. I seen in life it always get better in time. Don't let the hard times get you down. Life goes on. Facts. Facts. But you know how it goes sometimes, Black X-Pac Radio. Sometimes shit just keep hitting you like them brimstones just keep coming. Poof, 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 poof. Like they just keep hitting you. You know what I'm saying? It just keep hitting you, you know? And sometimes, not sometimes, but a lot of times, us as black men, we don't have other brothers to reach out to just even vent to, somebody to just even listen to. Because as black men, once we get to trying to talk to somebody, it's like, all right, whatever, nigga, I got my own problems. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like the shit is weighing heavy on you now, you know? Black X-Pac Radio says, whenever I feel like giving up, I think about my little baby boy. I know I have to be around to help him and protect him. Right. That's your motivation. Right. Right, bro. Shout out to Fierce Soul in the building. Oh, he left the stream? Damn. Yeah, I hope you email me, bro. I hope you didn't just leave. I hope you got the email, man. And I hope you contact me, brother. For real. Shout out to everybody in the building. I love my chat, man. Shout out to y'all in the chat for y'all covering that brother with love and support, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for that. For real. If you still here, King Sight, just take down my email, bro. Hit me up. Email me, hit me up. My IG is also in the description box. Holla at me, brother. We here for you, my brother. It's agency over here, bro. It's agency over here. Trust and believe. We're not gonna let you linger. We're not gonna let you, linger with those thoughts, man. If we could help you, if you want the help, bro. We don't leave brothers out in the cold. We don't leave brothers out to dry. We don't. Because we don't leave each other out to dry. That's right, Miss Angie. We family. That's right. I hope he not either, Grim Reaper. I hope he not either. Yeah, because you know I'm being sincere. You know it. I hope he not either, man. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's what it is supposed to be about. Because this is how we stop the dysfunction. We are our own agency. But in order for us to understand that we're each other's agency, we got to heal before we build. And some brothers need help. They need brothers around them to help them go through the process. We're our own agency, black men. We can't expect no other organizations to do shit for us. We got to put this shit together and start mobilizing on our own and stop playing games. And stop worrying about if the women coming. Are they coming though? Is the women coming? Are the women coming though, DS1? Because why we gonna do all of that if the women not coming? Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, your mama coming. God damn, nigga. You ain't even waxing for no women. Y'all want to know if your mama gonna see you because, mommy, are you proud of me? I know. We want our mamas to be proud of us for something. I know. Well, let's get to doing it first, God damn it. Shit. You want to know if mommy watching? I know. Y'all stop laughing because I'm not being funny. See, this y'all ladies stop laughing because I'm not trying to be funny, and then brothers is gonna get discouraged. This is what be happening. Y'all be thinking I be cracking jokes, and I'm serious. Y'all gotta stop laughing for real. Y'all stop. Stop. Y'all stop. Y'all stop. Shout out to Taj Craziest. Appreciate you, love. She said, I was once in his boat as a teenager. I felt like a failure and a disappointment to my parents. I will never forget the taste of that charcoal. Mental illness sucks. Wow. Shout out to you, love. I'm glad you got through that, man. Perfectly Imperfect says, take up a new hobby, go master a skill. They to hood program. They too hood programmed. It's sucked unmanaged for sure. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't be wanting guys to feel like, oh, he coming down on, because a lot of times, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is too, ladies. A lot of times, dudes could take constructive criticism from guys, but they just feel embarrassed if women are around. I know what it be. I know what it be. I know y'all enjoy my satire and shit. I know. And shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. The glue guy says much love and respect. You're a real one. Salute the glue guy. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to be of agency to my brothers, man. That's all. That's all. I'm just doing my part. That's it, man. That's it. Oh, stop making the voices. Okay. All right. All right. So, all right. Stop making the voices. All right. All right. So it's the voices. When I be making the voices. All right. All right. I got you. Is it the voices too? Ty's crazy-ish. Is it the voices? Just Jay, Cyberboo. Is it the voices that be making you laugh? Because Letitia said, I gotta stop making them voices. Black Expac Radio says black people often neglect their mental health. We have to do better and get help and therapy from a licensed professional. Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, it's the voices. Okay. All right. Yes, you are animated. Okay. All right. All right. I got you. I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. And you absolutely right. Black Expac Radio. But outside of the licensed professionals, us as a people, we got to surround ourselves around loving people and people who actually care. Because the licensed professional don't come home with us. You know what I'm saying, my brother? The licensed professional don't come with us on vacation. They don't come with us to our family reunions. They don't come with us to funerals. You know what I'm saying? So us as a people, we all have to go through that process so we can create that environment for one another. Jason says, I like it though. Grim Reaper says, we're the closest thing to God walking the earth. It's time we conduct ourselves as the obviously chosen nation. Yes, sir. I agree with that. Cyberboo says, yes, it's the voices. Okay. Okay. She said, I had to get my groceries from outside. Okay. So it is the voices. Okay. All right. I got you. I got y'all. I got y'all. But yes, that's what this is about, man. Shout out to all the brothers who are fighting this uphill battle, man. With promoting the destruction of black dysfunction. Promoting this op shit. No, we not ops. I may not say you my brother in that way, but you are my brother. At the end of the day. You see? We need to go back to the rules and how shit was originated. Growth and development. Community revolution and progress. Brotherly love overriding oppression and destruction. We need to go back to that. Black men, we created that. We created that. We created the Black Peace Stone Nation. These are black men. And those same hoods today are in turmoil because of what happened to us. And because what's being allowed right now by us. We can't just keep putting it on the OGs and the founders being in jail. What about the niggas that's on the street now? What about the niggas that been in the street the last 20, 30 years? How long Jeff Fort been in prison? How long Larry Hoover been in prison? Shit, how long Tookie been dead? Raymond Washington been dead? All them other brothers is in their 70s. Who been running the streets the last 20, 30 years? There's the problem. The niggas that's been profiting off of the dysfunction while niggas dying. Niggas getting all this money. Niggas' mama's still on welfare. We don't want to talk about that, though. We don't want to talk about that. How when the big homies and all the GFs and all of them went to prison as political prisoners, how you niggas left their wives out in the cold and they take care of their families. Yeah, you don't want to talk about that, though. Or you so-called gangsters that abandoned your brothers. Nigga go to jail, then you forget about him. Walk right past his goddamn kids. Walk right past his baby mama. Used to sit in his goddamn house. His baby mama used to feed your bitch ass. Because you addicted to the dysfunction. Because you addicted to the dysfunction. Better Future, I appreciate you. He said, so far, you are the only few channels that actually criticizes black men in a brotherly way. Other platforms just sit around and bash us the same way the media does to us. I can sit and take criticism if it's in good intention. Shout out to Better Future, man. I love my bros, man. I love my bros. And I accept constructive criticism. I don't accept the bashing either. We don't need that. We dealt with enough abuse. We dealt with enough goddamn abuse. Black men, we can't take that shit no more. That's why so many black men taking themselves out. So that's why we got to stop doing it to each other. We got to stop promoting it. That's how it's going to stop. We got to stop promoting it. We got to promote unity and show it. We got to promote proper conflict resolution and show it. Now, sometimes we might have to demonstrate and spank somebody's ass because they get out of line? That happens. That's called the demonstration. You know, that's just part of nature. That's just part of the game. But that's not, we not promoting getting down on one another. We promoting getting with each other. Even getting with each other and squashing some shit. See, I'm never opposed to squashing anything with anybody. And if it can't be squashed, I walk away in an amicable way. I don't try to tear you down. I don't try to mess up your money. I don't do none of that. It is what it is. We had our shit and it's over. That's it. Because at the end of the day, I love brothers, man. I was taught to love black men. That's in my family. That's ingrained in all the black men in my family. That's ingrained in us. Do for thyself. Do for self. That means do for you and your brother. Your brother is part of you. Do for self is not individualism. We was raised on that. We was raised on protect yourself. Don't never inflict harm on another brother. You don't just run up and jump on a brother. I wasn't raised like that. Protect yourself, though. Protect your brothers and your family. Now, if dudes come at you, now you protect yourself like you protecting your life. See, that's what we was taught. Now, when they come at you, oh, you go all the way there. Because we peaceful men. That's what a man is. A man is peaceful. Cartel says, what I want for my brother, I want for myself. Yes, sir. Men are supposed to validate men. Facts. Facts. Grim Reaper says, be loyal to each other and everything else and everything else good will fall into place. Facts. Facts. Loyalty and respect. Loyalty and respect. Loyalty and respect. Right. Loyalty brings forth royalty. Loyalty and respect, man. My brother Rob says, Chicago street culture has been glorified in drill music. And as veteran of Chicago wars, here's some advice. Revenge doesn't exist. That shit alone is a dead end. Let me put that on the screen. Shout out to my brother Rob. Chicago legend. Shout out to you, my brother Rob. Chicago revolutionary, active with boots on the ground. Look what he said. Look what he said. Chicago street culture has been glorified in drill music. And as a veteran of Chicago wars, here's some advice. He's a veteran. That means he was out there. He not a goofy. Shout out to all my Chicago people. He not a goofy. Okay? He's not a goofy. Here's some advice. Revenge doesn't exist. Leave that shit alone. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. You know who else been telling us that for years? JoJo Capone. JoJo. It's a dead end. JoJo been saying the same shit for years. Shout out to the All-Star Advisor. Salute, brother. Selfies for a selfish generation. Wow. That's a hell of an analogy, perfectly imperfect, but that's so true. Everybody is just so, narcissistic and individualistic. It's eroding society. It's eroding society. It's eroding society, man. Cartel says the problem with dudes nowadays, they care too much about women validation and approval instead of being their own man and getting their own approval. Exactly. A woman cannot approve you. A woman cannot do that. She can't. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show, man. If you enjoyed today's show, go ahead and hit the super chat. As I said before, I will not be taking any Cash App donations till further notice. I am getting my Cash App situation rectified. As I've been saying, my Cash App was compromised and hacked. So I'm in the process of fixing that, and hopefully they could give me some of my money back. If not everything, they could give me some of my money back. So shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone who has donated. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who has showed up today. Much love to everybody. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share today's show. Hit the like button and share today's show, man. Hit the like button and share today's show. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on SheepStaySleepTV. Shout out to all you visionaries, man. Shout out to all you visionaries. Shout out to everybody, man. Salute the Lil Durk, man. Salute the King Yellow. Hopefully y'all brothers or somebody, an intermediary, could sit down and stop this shit, man. Because at the end of the day, y'all on both sides, y'all have the resources to stop it. Durk, you have the money and the influence, and King Yellow and y'all other brothers, y'all got the streets to stop it. And if more dudes was able to just make money and be safe, this shit'll stop. You know? I just saw, FBG Duck, his baby moms was mad because King Yellow shouted out Lil Durk. It's time for this shit to stop. I understand y'all upset. Y'all baby father's gone. Y'all leader's gone. Companion is gone. But y'all got sons, right? It's gonna be another Duck, right? Let's make sure he live. That's all King Yellow trying to do. That's all FYBJ Main trying to do. They trying to make sure that the next Duck live, the next Brick live. And all they homies' kids, they other homies' kids, make sure that they live and don't go out like they daddies did. Because at the end of the day, they understand that dysfunction has never and will never profit black men. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody. Once again, I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to you, Miss Angie. I appreciate you for the super stick of love. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. And make sure y'all get down in the comment section. Join me and my brother, the Book of Ronan podcast channel. Episodes will be dropping sooner than you think. So stay tuned for that. DS1 Raw, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. So we have to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.